ground forces withdraw from southern Lebanon?
Well, redeploy is another word. Because, we're getting along very well with Lebanon. Israel's dealing with them very nicely. First time in many, many years. Lebanon has just been beaten up so badly, and they've got Hezbollah there. Southern Syria and from parts of Lebanon, it would be good to get out, I think. And I think you might see things get a little bit calmer because we have to focus our energy on the big leagues. The big leagues are Iran.
You mentioned when we spoke on the phone during the war that Syrian President Ahmed al-Shara may be tasked with dealing with Hezbollah.
He would go in and take care of Hezbollah, and he'd do it in a different way. He wouldn't knock down buildings. I hated to see buildings knocked down.
Are you saying you believe he would be more precise than the Israelis?
I think he'd be more precise, yeah. I think, and I can tell you, I know he'd like to do it.
Does he need the green light from you?
I'm thinking about it.
Joey, this is all connected. How many missiles do you believe the regime has left?
Well, I tell you, they have some, and so there's always a danger.
Hundreds?
But for the most part, they're being knocked down. They've done
hundreds, thousands?
I don't want to say. I know. I think I know. Nobody knows an exact number. I think I know close to an exact number. They have some. They have largely spent their best ones. Their most impactful ones. But if you look over the last 4 or 5 days, they hit with a lot of missiles, and almost every one of them has been shot down.
And Carly, this was the fourth straight night of strikes. CENTCOM saying U.S. fighter aircraft, drones, and naval vessels launched precision munitions against Iranian missile and drone sites, naval capabilities, and coastal defense systems during the 7-hour wave to further degrade Iran's ability to threaten commercial shipping and civilian crews. Iran, meantime, retaliated against U.S. bases in Jordan, Kuwait, and Bahrain.
Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is also warning Iran that any attack on Israel will be met with a far more powerful response. Speaking in Dimona last night, Netanyahu said Israel is prepared for every scenario and told Tehran not to expect a repeat of previous Israeli retaliation. His comments come as Iran continues its missile and drone attacks against U.S. allies across the region. Netanyahu said the era of attacking Israel without paying a heavy price is over, vowing decisive action against any future aggression.
אנחנו ערוכים לכל תרחיש. אני יכול להגיד לכם רק דבר אחד. לא, אני אגיד את זה למנהיגי איראן. אל תבנו על כך שיהיה שקט אם תתקפו אותנו. אל תבנו על כך שיהיה שידור חוזר. כי זה לא יהיה שידור חוזר. הוא היה מספיק עוצמתי. זה יהיה שידור אחר, עוצמתי, הרבה יותר. נגמרו הימים שמישהו פוגע בנו ואנחנו לא מכים אותו מכה אחת אפיים. עשינו את זה לציר הרשע באיראן ונמשיך לעשות זאת לכל מי שיפגע בנו. כך אנחנו עושים.
According to reports out of Israel in the last few hours, Prime Minister Netanyahu will travel to Washington, D.C. this Saturday night, although U.S. sources have yet to confirm that he will be meeting President Trump there in the White House. Israel and Lebanon have completed the first day of a new round of U.S.-mediated talks in Rome, as both sides seek to advance a framework for a gradual IDF withdrawal from parts of southern Lebanon while preventing Hezbollah from reestablishing its military presence there. Israel insists there will be no further pullouts until the initial pilot proves the Lebanese army can effectively keep Hezbollah out of the area. The framework agreement reached last month with U.S. mediation calls for the disarmament of Hezbollah, deployment of Lebanese troops to the south, and a phased Israeli withdrawal. Well, talks are resuming today for its second and last day as Israel continues to maintain its security will remain in place. And in other news, the Israeli government has announced a 1.3 billion shekel funding package to accelerate the establishment of dozens of new communities in Judea and Samaria. The money will be used to build prefabricated homes, roads, and essential infrastructure at the newly approved sites. The plan will be implemented by the Settlements Ministry and the Housing Ministry. The government has also approved 103 new communities during its current term, which is an unprecedented number. Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich says the goal is to turn government decisions into facts on the ground and ensure the new communities move from planning to construction as quickly as possible.
אנחנו מוודאים שההחלטות שקיבלנו על ההסדרה וההקמה של היישובים החדשים ביותר ושומרון לא יישארו על הנייר, אלא יקרמו עור וגודים ויעלו לשטח. אנחנו מעבירים אחת אחרי שנייה החלטות ממשלה תקציביות שמתקצבות כבישים, שמתקצבות תשתיות, ועכשיו גם מתקצבות מבנים, קרוונים. אנחנו נעלה עוד בקיץ הזה בעזרת השם, להרבה מאוד מן היישובים. יש ביקוש אדיר לגרעיני התיישבות. אנחנו מבצרים את ביטחון מדינת ישראל, הורגים את רעיון הקמת מדינת טרור בלב ליבה, ומבצרים את האחיזה שלנו בחבלי המולדת ביהודה ושומרון.